Good morning. I'm here on the Sea of Galilee. Many of you know that Glen desired to be able to come to Israel. I remember having numerous conversations with him in which he turned and said, Pastor, I believe one day I'm going to walk in the land of the Bible. I'm going to experience the footsteps of Christ and experience the miracle that's here inside of the land. Well, you know that Glen never made it physically, but this morning we're going to do something very special. I'm here on the Sea of Galilee. It's lightly misting today. I know in the States we look at it as a very negative every time that it rains, but here in the nation of Israel they consider it a blessing. It rains less than 6 inches annually here, and every time it rains they look at it as that day being kissed by God. It's no coincidence, because we know in Hebrew there is no word for coincidence, that is happening today, in which I'm going to put Glen's ashes into the Sea of Galilee. I'll put part today, and then later on I'll put the other part down at the garden tomb, which I'll come back and show you again. So Paul turns and he says that death, he asks death, where is your sting? Hell, where is your victory? It was the same author that turned and said, to live is Christ and to die is gain. So today we understand that we do this for us, to help us remember Glen and to be able to comfort our souls. But today, Glen would tell us, don't mourn for me, because today I'm experiencing life to the fullest. I'm walking the streets of gold. So I encourage you today, as you're partaking in this memorial, to be able to realize that he's in a better place. And for us, if he could ask us any one thing, he would tell us to fix our eyes upon him, who's the author and the finisher of our faith. So I'm going to pour half in the Sea of Galilee, and I'll come back to you in a few days. Father, I thank you for this blessing of today. I thank you for the blessing of Glen in our lives. So Father, I ask God that you would bless us as well as those that are on video. That Father, that we would always keep in perspective and cherish the present, because it's a gift from you. In Jesus' name. Hi, I'm here in Jerusalem, the city of God, in the garden tomb. Directly behind me is what most believe is the tomb that Jesus was buried in. If you'll notice, the entrance to the tomb is open. The stone has been rolled away. What's most important is not whether this is the exact place that he was crucified and buried. What's most important is that the grave is empty and that he's alive and he is well. I'm here to be able to sprinkle some of Glen's ashes by this garden tomb. Many of you know that this is a place that Glen wanted to be able to come to. This was a desire inside of his heart. So as I sprinkle these ashes, it's significant for us, because we're able to have peace inside of our hearts, knowing that something that he always desired has been fulfilled. But you have to understand something. He's no longer in this bottle. He's no longer dead, but he is alive and he is well. So I'm going to sprinkle his ashes in memory of him as an appreciation for a life very well lived.